I don't know what intentions Sucker Punch had when they developed Ghost of Tsushima, but the environments they created often made me stop running around and take my time to observe the scenery. Through a combination of geometry, textures, animation, particle effects, and lighting, Sucker Punch made one of the most visually stunning games I've ever played. So sit back and relax as we take a look at the 10 most breathtaking locations in Ghost of Tsushima. Many players ride through this place of rest at least once, but I suspect that it rarely receives more than a passing glance. The Spirit Grove Cemetery, sitting between Castle Kaneda and Old Togo rice fields, is one of the hidden gems on the island of Tsushima. Surrounded by foliage and carved into the earth, it feels as if it is a perfect place to reminisce of those long gone. The large tree at its center appears to be an ancient guardian, forever looking over the spirits that reside. The Kuta grasslands. It has to be one of my favorite places to ride my horse. If you ride north along the coast, you'll reach Kuta farmstead, home to a few villagers, a horse, and the most stunning sunrise I've ever seen in a video game. Like the farmstead itself, I don't believe there's much I need to say about this beautiful view. It's just one of the wonderful sights you may happen across as you explore this vast island. The water in Little Monk's Pond has to be some of the luckiest water on Tsushima Island. Though the pond is nice, the journey that these waters take is unquestionably stunning. From Little Monk's Pond to Koshimizu Farmstead, water cascades over a total of 7 cliffs to make Benkei's Falls. The sense of scale alone was enough to make my jaw drop the first time I traveled here. With gorgeous views from its peak to its base, this location is certainly one of the most breathtaking sights Tsushima has to offer. Situated between Ijima Swamp and Hidden Crane's Marsh, the field of the equinox flower is absolutely a standout location in Ghost of Tsushima. In stark contrast to the drab, swampy areas around it, Lycoris radiata, also known as the equinox flower, dominates this landscape with its bright red petals. Fortunately, Sucker Punch put a few collectibles here, so you'll get plenty of opportunities to enjoy the beautiful scenery. North Kamigata. It's difficult to find anything other than snow-covered hills, snow-covered brush, and snow-covered trees. But on a clear day in this frigid landscape, there isn't a more welcoming sight than Morime Brewery. The small frozen pools of terrace farming that reflect the blue sky are its most stunning feature. This little patch of civilization will grant you some comfort away from the vast expanse of frosty hills and white mountains. The next location we take a look at should come at no surprise to those who have played Ghost of Tsushima. The Golden Forest is likely one of the first areas you stumble upon at the beginning of the game. At the center of it all is the Golden Temple. Hidden away from the Mongol invasion, you and many others find peace here. No matter the kind of weather or time of day, the bright leaves of the Golden Forest will leave you breathless. While traveling south along Drowned Man's Shore, an oddly shaped rock in the distance caught my attention. As I drew close, however, it became clear that atop this stone was a lifeless man, sitting upright with a sword driven through his chest. But the scene had more to tell. 2 Mongols lay dead in front of him. The outcome of a battle forever frozen in time. Anyone that has explored Tsushima is well aware of the abundance of Pampas Grass. I don't believe that you can find a better application of this familiar foliage than in the region between Kaneda Inlet and Izuhara Clearing. The rolling terrain and gusts of wind allow for a wonderful display. Look north and you'll find exquisite views of the coast, along with my favorite pillar of honor. The playful wildlife and playful grass make this a great place to relax and unwind after a long day fending off the Mongol invasion. Hidden among the frosted trees in eastern Kamigata, you can find the Cedar Temple. The lack of anyone's presence here is oddly both calming and eerie. Gazing into the pond, standing under the pagoda, looking up through the trees. I found it all mesmerizing as I explored the grounds. It's surely one snowy location you don't want to miss. The final place on our journey is Yamabushi's Peak. This mountain and its surrounding area are home to some of the grandest views on the island. Autumn leaves of red and yellow blow from the many trees that dress the landscape. To the east, you'll find tall cliffs leading to the ocean. To the west, Castle Shumura. If you ever find yourself near Yamabushi's Peak, try to slow down and savor all of the wonderful scenery this location has to offer. I'd love to hear about any stunning locations you've discovered on Tsushima Island, so please tell me about them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe on YouTube. Also follow me on Twitch where we can interact directly. You can find the link in the video description. My name is Payan, and thank you for watching.